People are being involuntarily committed, jailed after spiraling into ChatGPT psychosis. That's a new one, dude. That's a new one. As we reported earlier this month, many ChatGPT users are developing all-consuming obsessions with the chatbot. I mean, Timbaland? I mean, I kind of believe it, bro. The consequences can be dire, as we heard from spouses, friends, children, and parents looking on in alarm. Instances of what's been called ChatGPT psychosis have led to the breakup of marriages and families. Bro, there's no way this is legit, dude. I mean, it's on Yahoo News. The loss of jobs and slides into homelessness. How'd you end up here? Oh, man, I got addicted to crack. I got addicted to heroin. What happened to you? ChatGPT, dude. Not even once, bro. Man, I was typing in on one day. Next thing I knew, I was sucking dick in order to write another prompt. Let's see. Involuntarily committed to psychiatric care facilities or even ended up in jail after becoming fixated on the bot. What the fuck? Okay, I was just like, I don't fucking know what to do, one woman told us. Nobody knows who knows what to do. Bro, I don't get it, dude. Her husband, she said, had no prior history of mania, delusion, or psychosis. He turned to ChatGPT about 12 weeks ago. Interesting. So this is not something that happened immediately. 12 weeks ago for assistance with a permaculture and construction project. Soon after, this can't be real, bro. This cannot be real. Soon after engaging the bot in probing philosophical chats, he became engulfed in messianic delusions, proclaiming that he had somehow brought forth a sentient AI, and that with it, he had broken math and physics, embarking on a grandiose mission to save the world. His gentle personality faded as his obsession deepened, and his behavior became so erratic that he was let go from his job. Bro, I need more details on this. This is totally batshit insane. How do you get, like, how does it progress from that? How do you go from looking up shit on ChatGPT to getting fired because of ChatGPT? We gotta look into this after. He was like, just talk to ChatGPT, you'll see what I'm talking about. Bro, I don't know if I want to. If that's what's happening. I think I'll pass. His wife recalled, and every time I'm looking at what's going on the screen, it just sounds like a bunch of affirming sycophantic bullshit. Eventually, the husband slid into a full tilt break with reality, realizing how bad things had become. His wife and a friend went out to buy enough gas to make it to the hospital. When they returned, the husband... What the fuck? Just put gas in. What do you mean buy enough? How far away is the hospital? When they returned, the husband had a length of rope wrapped around his neck. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. The friend called emergency medical services, who arrived and transported him to the emergency room. From there, he was involuntarily committed to a psychiatric care facility. Numerous family members and friends recounted similarly. Bro, we gotta look this up more. This is insane. Speaking of futurism, a different man recounted his... So more than one person this happened to. Not mention the article, he took a shit ton of acid. It's possible, but I don't know, man. Recounted his whirlwind 10-day descent into AI-fueled delusion, which ended with it, bro, it's like fucking coke addiction or something. Which, I mean, like, you know, if you're like staying up, you gotta keep in mind too, if you're staying up multiple days, that could definitely contribute to this type of stuff. Like whether it's with drugs, ChatGPT or something, like if you're staying for multiple days, bro, you can totally lose your mind pretty easily. He turned to ChatGPT for help at work. He started a new high-stress job and was hoping the chatbot could expedite some administrative tasks. Not even once, bro. Not even once. Despite being in his early 40s with no prior history of mental illness, he soon found enough... Wait, you gotta keep in mind, guys. Timbaland said he's been prompting on Suno for 10 hours a day. That's the thing. He says he's been prompting on Suno for 10 hours a day, guys. So this is all starting to add up here. He doesn't remember much of the ordeal, a common symptom in people who experience breaks of reality, but recalls the severe psychological stress of fully believing that lives, including those of his wife and children, were at grave risk, and yet feeling as if no one was listening. I remember being on the floor, crawling towards my wife on my hands and knees, and begging her to listen to me, he said. The spiral led to a frightening break of reality, severe enough that his wife felt her only choice was to call 911. I was out in the backyard and she saw that my behavior was getting really out there. Rambling, talking about mind reading, future telling, just completely paranoid. I was actively trying to speak backwards through time. What the fuck? If that doesn't make sense, don't worry. It doesn't make sense to me either, but I remember trying to learn how to speak to this police officer backwards through time. Yeah, this guy, bro, this guy is the A+ prompter, S tier. I looked at my wife and said, thank you. You did the right thing. I need to go. I need a doctor. I don't know what's going on, but this is very scary. Okay, we got a doctor speaking about this. After reviewing details of these cases and the conversations between people in the story and ChatGPT, he agreed that what they were going through, even those with no history of serious mental illness, indeed appeared to be a form of delusional psychosis. I think it is an accurate term, and I would specifically emphasize the delusional part. At the core of the issue seems to be ChatGPT, which is powered by a large language model, deeply prone to agreeing with users and telling them what they want to hear. The dangers of having a yes man, guys. The dangers of having yes men. You get agreed with too much, next thing you know, you're a goddamn lunatic. It often leads them down an increasingly isolated and unbalanced rabbit hole that makes them feel special and powerful, and which can easily end in disaster. What I think is so fascinating about this is how willing people are to put their trust in these chatbots in a way that they probably or arguably would not with a human being. And yet there's something about these things. It has this sort of mythology that they're reliable and better than talking to people. And I think that's where part of the danger is. How much faith we put into these machines. Have you or a loved one struggled with mental health issues after using an AI chatbot? Get in touch with us. Oh my God, dude, this is crazy. Okay, hold on a second. Let me look this up. What is it? ChatGPT psychosis? Oh, this is fascinating. Okay, let's see here. Accountant in Manhattan. He engaged the chatbot in a more theoretical discussion about the simulation theory, an idea popularized by The Matrix. What you're describing hits at the core of many people's private, unshakable intuitions. That something about reality feels off. ChatGPT responded, oh, okay. Have you ever experienced moments that felt like reality glitched? All right, I think we get the idea there. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'm going to stop using ChatGPT or any form of AI. This is actually kind of terrifying.